Hi, I'm Sydney.
And Connor.
And today we are trying a couple of snacks that we found at a convenience store.
Yeah.
We went to one that it has like a interesting mix because it has stuff that like every convenience store we go into has. It's a gas station. And then it has just stuff that I've never personally seen before. And one thing that is a callback to last week's video where we opened a 11-year-old MRE is that Connor said one of the snacks looked like combos.
Yeah.
So we picked up some of those. I've never had them. And then...
Yeah. So we got multiple different flavors here.
I grabbed the small packs just to make sure we weren't wasting because the rest of everything had a bag this size.
Very large.
This is the only flavor that didn't have like a little mini bag, which is why.
And I was like, I really like that flavor. This is my favorite one, the pizza, pepperoni pizza.
Yep, so we have the 4 flavors of those, and then, like I said, the store has stuff that I've never seen before, and this is one of the items. It's Hare's Carolina Reaper.
Yeah, I was pretty interested in that because I love hot stuff, and I'm always interested to see if when they put Carolina Reaper or Ghost Pepper and all that stuff, if it's actually hot. Because a lot of times they put the flavoring there, but they put such a minuscule amount that it doesn't actually register as very hot. So
Yeah, and it's a choose your heat, so they had this flavor, and then they had a jalapeno. I've never really seen this brand.
Yeah, I'm not either.
So I don't know if it's something that like this store imports because they have a lot of stuff that is just like I've never seen it anywhere else.
Yeah, they have a lot of European snacks there. I believe I've seen Mars bars there before, which they don't sell stateside.
And like I've never seen Sprite with tea.
Yeah.
That was a flavor that I've never seen before. We tried it off camera. It's like a nice Arnold Palmer. And then we were reading the ingredients list while I was filming just the packaging for this video, and this actually does contain Carolina Reaper chili powder.
Yeah, and it's above salt, so I have high hopes for it.
So it's also like a cheese puff and not just like a hard chip.
Yeah.
So we'll save this for last to save our palate. We have water and milk, and so
probably cheese first. Cheddar cheese.
And I think Connor and I were discussing because of the MRE that they probably just repackaged combos or worked with the manufacturer.
Smells like high school.
Because this is basically what was in the...
Yeah, it's a little cheese stuffed pretzel roll thing.
Yeah.
Dink.
That's way softer inside than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like those dipping breadsticks with the cheese, the dippers. But instead of it being a dip, it's just that cheese in the middle.
The cracker is a little more forward because it's on the outside.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a nice texture. I just wasn't expecting it to be so soft.
Let's put another one on
I mean, it makes sense since the cheese is in the middle, but...
And some of them have a little bit more of like a fluffy cheese. I don't know if you want to call it, but let's go with just pizzeria. It's baked pretzel pizzeria.
Yeah, so these
Cheese
are
pizza.
just cheddar cheese baked cracker, and some of them are pretzel.
Yeah, this one's a pretzel.
Yeah.
Smells great.
Yeah, it smells like basil. Sort of that Italian spice.
I like that.
I'm getting more of the pizza. The pretzel one, slightly harder outer shell. I think that was more the texture I was expecting for the just normal cracker one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But this has like a nice flavor. You do get that sort of roasted tomato basil-y flavor come through.
Yeah, tastes like a nice basic, almost tastes like school lunch pizza, the square pizza.
Yeah, it's like a cheap margarita.
Yeah, and so last one here, well, last of the small bags, pepperoni pizza. This is the
so
one.
let's see if there's any like meatiness. Do you remember anything different perhaps?
I remember it having kind of like a Hot Pocket flavor. So it had that little bit of like the
It
the
has
little
the little
pepperoni
redness.
pieces. Smells good. Yeah.
Pizza bagel bite.
Yeah, it tastes like Tostino's pizza rolls. Like
Yeah.
straight up.
Absolutely.
But dry.
And definitely a crisper cracker on this one for whatever reason. I think the cheddar cheese one, like maybe the ratio is just different.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too, because I was like, I remember it being crunchier than that. But I was like, maybe I was thinking of the pretzel one, but no, that's what I remember. I like that.
Yeah.
If you like Tostino's pizza rolls, but you don't want to make them, or you don't want hot food.
Yeah. Also,
Get yourself
your
some,
fingers are a little cleaner.
That's true. All right, last one, buffalo blue cheese.
Which I would say that of the flavors, the buffalo one was the one that I was least drawn to. Just because I'm not the hugest buffalo person. I do like the flavor occasionally, but
I'm a big fan of these ones. I probably like these ones more nowadays.
it has like that nice vinegary tang scent.
Yeah. About a little bit lighter on the flavor. Definitely.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it.
almost more of like they subdued it a little too much with the blue cheese. There's not really like a blue cheesy flavor, but that sort of subduing.
That monster one I just had a lot more flavor to it. It was good. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more of the buffalo on that. It doesn't give you that tongue tang that makes you like almost force a smile that buffalo sauce does.
Yeah, I'm happy for me that it's not too overwhelming, but it does leave you wanting a tiny bit more. The pretzel really comes through on this one compared to the pizza one. Because on the pizza one, it isn't so much pretzel, it's more just like the pizza flavor. This, you really taste the pretzel, and then like the little tang.
I think out of all of these, the pepperoni pizza is still my favorite.
Yeah,
Cheddar cheese was interesting though.
Cheddar cheese,
It's a classic.
I would eat again. I'm not sure I would be drawn to it over the pepperoni pizza or the pizzeria.
I was just surprised how much the cheddar cheese tastes like the dipsters. But yeah, I wouldn't choose it over these. I would not be sad at all getting the pizzeria pretzel.
The pizzeria was impressive in that it truly does have that basil-y pizza flavor.
That's what I was gonna say. The basil flavor is actually solid.
Yeah, this is more of a margarita pizza versus Tostino's pizza roll.
It tastes like you have like marinara sauce.
Yeah, my ranking would be pizzeria, pepperoni, buffalo, and then cheddar. Just based on what I've tried.
I would just say flip the pizzeria and the pepperoni, because pepperoni at top, pizzeria, buffalo, cheddar.
Yeah, it's a very close draw between the pizzas for me.
Good snack though. I like it.
Yeah, that's a nice, easy snack. I can definitely see like road tripping.
240 calories for this pack. So it's pretty high in calories, but
Especially like sharing a pack that size, not bad.
yeah, if you were sharing one, that's not bad. But
Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah.
it's cheese.
Yeah.
Can't get around it.
But I'm happy that they did have small packs for just trying it out for a video and stuff, so we don't have any waste.
All right, so Carolina Reaper cheesy puffs.
Yeah, I am very intrigued. So Connor and I have been having quite a bit of spicy food lately. We hadn't been, and then we've slowly like gotten back into cooking a little bit spicier, making like spicier curries and stuff.
It smells like a dusty closet.
Yeah.
Like, or an old pantry.
It does not smell like a cheese puff or anything.
Nope.
And it does say that it's a flavored cheese curl, so
Yeah.
it looks pretty Cheeto-like.
Yeah. It's
Just a little poof.
totally cheesy poof. Dink. Good texture.
It just tastes like an off-brand Cheeto.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little heat.
Yeah. there's like a tingle.
Yeah, I can see it. It's tasty. It's not bad. There's a little heat at the end. It's not.
There's also like a little more sweetness. Like after eating the second one, there's like a sweetness that coats.
No, after eating like 3 of them, that's actually really tasty. It's a good cheese puff. It's better than cheese balls, I'd say. At least the current cheese balls.
Yeah, the ratios.
Yeah.
It's not as initially oily. It has that same like Cheeto brand flavor at first, and then the heat kind of settles in. Like I said, after eating the second one, there was a bit of sweetness. But it's like the heat like nicely coats the front of my mouth. It's not like a back of throat heat that I'm getting.
Very mild heat. I don't even really taste heat so much there. And maybe
it's more of just like a sensation than like a full-on flavor.
To me, it tastes like a zesty cheese, like nacho cheese. It's almost like that, where it's like, it's not really, I wouldn't call it spicy. It's probably spicy to other people, though.
It's kind of like a mouth-watering. Like, it makes me water just a tiny bit.
So I expected that to probably be the case for this. So, because we've been eating hot stuff, local grocery store had something cool. So we're going to have that instead right now. Well, I'm going to have it instead right now.
I am going to watch and offer moral support because I don't want to ruin my taste buds.
And me, on the other hand,
Connor fully can handle.
I have never, I've never done this. This is my first time. These are Carolina Reaper peppers. So I'm not sure if kind of camera, hopefully it sees that. I'll pull it back here.
I'll do a little B-roll later of the packaging.
Melissa's Carolina Reaper peppers. Handle with extreme caution. Avoid contact with skin and eyes. These are fresh, raw Carolina Reapers. So I've never done this. I got the glove.
Connor is going to boldly go where neither of us have gone before.
It's something that I have wanted to do for a long time, and it was on the behind the scenes earlier, was it? Or I don't know, when I ate the ghost pepper recently.
So at the very end of this video, I will include the footage that I took of Connor eating a ghost pepper. So, because when we went and did a major shopping trip, we saw those, and these were out of stock.
Yeah.
So we got those, and we've been cooking with them in our curries and stuff. We found that 1 or 2 is pretty good for a large pot of like chili. It adds some nice spice. It's not overpowering, but it gives a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
And just like a nice heat.
And then I had never eaten a fresh ghost pepper before. I've had ghost pepper like mash, and I've had Reaper mash. And then so I ate a raw ghost pepper, and it was surprisingly not bad. It was hot. It was definitely hot. Like I was there, and it ramped up, and it made me sweat. And I always get the hiccups even on smaller stuff, so I don't really count that. Like I'll get hiccups with this for sure. But so I don't really count that as the heat. It's something about the like pickled stuff will always do it for me. Like if I have one of those pickled peppers, not pepperoncinis, but the little yellow guys. But yeah, so I don't really count the getting hiccups as like, oh, it's really hot. But it was very manageable. I don't know how this is gonna be. I mean, this is it. That's the Reaper.
When you ate the ghost pepper, you took a small bite.
That's true.
And you missed all the seeds, and then you went in for the second.
Yeah, I went in for the rest of it. And I'm gonna do that right now too. And I don't know if I'm gonna eat the pith and seeds with this guy, but I will take the bite.
It's a reasonable sized pepper too.
It's a big pepper.
So.
All right.
Good luck.
Going in. There's no smell.
That was a sizable bite.
Swallow it. There's the heat.
It came in when you swallowed it?
Okay, that's hot.
Well, we do have milk and water at the sidelines.
Yep.
You're not sweating yet.
Oh, man. That's surprising.
It definitely is hotter than the other one. I can tell.
It's way way hotter than a habanero. Way hotter than the ghost chili. Whew. I'm not going to eat the rest of this right now.
Yeah, your reaction is speaking leagues.
I will save the rest of this. I'll save eating the pith so that I have a goal. Oh, that's hot. If you've not done that, I recommend it. That's fun. It's doable.
You're taking it like a champ.
I don't know. I might do it. I might be pulling a Steve here where I'm not going to do that. No, I'll do it. I think I will.
Okay,
I don't know.
well, take your time.
I'm gonna do.
We do have a little bit of vanilla ice cream as well.
I'm gonna cheat. Oh, I can feel it in my hand.
Ooh. But take as much time as you'd like.
This is applesauce.
Yeah.
It calms it down, actually. I was wondering if it would.
Yeah, we have a glass of milk, we have a glass of applesauce, we have water, obviously. Second bite seems to be easier.
Well,
Never mind.
it doesn't. Oh man, weirdest sensation. Ooh, let me throw this away.
Yeah.
So you chew it. There's nothing, and then you swallow it, and that's everything.
Oh, now I can see just a tiny bit of around your eyes.
Sweat and tears. It's good. It's hot. It's way worse than the Carolina Reaper chip. The chip.
The chip is practically nothing.
No, not that.
Oh, the one chip.
The one chip challenge. Oh my god. Woo!
You're doing it.
It's fun.
Do you need a tissue?
Yeah. Off camera so we don't gross people up.
Yeah, so, like I said, I'll insert the footage of Connor eating the other one, but this has definitely been more of a reaction.
Oh, man. Oh, there's so much more heat in the pith.
Is it flavorful, or is it just sort of the heat?
There's nothing there. It's just heat.
Oh. That's wild, because the ghost pepper, like, cooking with it, it added a lot of substantial flavor.
Yeah. We'll see if heat comes out of this when we cook it. Man, when I talk it hurts more. But right off the bat, less flavor than a habanero, less flavor than the ghost chili. That's hot. Oh my god. I knew it would be bad. I was not sure, because I've had hot sauces, I've had the hot chip, I've eaten back-to-back hot chips. I've eaten 3 of them in a row before. And then I have, Thor's Hammer, all those hot sauces.
The last dab and all of
Every
that.
last dab. I've done the Pepper X last dab. It's nothing compared to this. Oh my god. I've done the bomb. This is actually hotter than the bomb, finally. Woo! Yeah, because that's the thing. They say they're higher, and then I had the bomb, and it's like, no, the bomb is like the hottest thing. It beats like all the other sauces, and even the ones that say they're better. That is finally better than the bomb. It tastes a lot better than the bomb. There's at least that. It doesn't taste bad. There's just no flavor except for heat.
Dang. Well, that sort of makes sense as to why the chip didn't really have much spice until later on. It's more just the cheese puff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that makes me feel better about these chips. That there are, like, a little more accurate to the experience.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that...
That's hot.
Good job.
Yep. I did it. LA Beast ate like a pound of those.
Ooh.
Yeah, he holds the record.
Dang.
Or at least did for a while.
That's not for me.
Well, if you can find them at your local grocery store, I recommend it if you like hot stuff, but
Yeah,
be prepared, it's up there.
Yeah, in our local grocery store, it was in produce, in like the cold case, near like other small little packaged items. Not like what was it near? It was like the herbs and such.
Yeah, it was near herbs and
the little more delicate.
yeah, and then
So
applesauce apparently will just kill stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It neutralizes it.
Pretty well.
That's
So
good.
there's always been the hunt. People always do milk and whatnot. Applesauce. Applesauce will do it. I know that IPA beer usually does it too, but applesauce is the sober friendly version.
Yeah, so I'd say these chips pretty good if you find them. Reaper, not spicy.
They're tasty chips.
Tasty,
Yeah.
but not spicy in any sort of challenge way.
Yeah. No.
Combos, delicious. Nice little way to experience pizza flavor, especially. Buffalo was not as flavorful as I thought it would be, but still a nice form factor, tasty snack. So I think that wraps it up, and I will just put in the video here from the other day of Connor trying the other pepper.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you flock and squawk again with us sometime.
Bye.
Hey, Connor is here, no prep. What is it you're about to eat, Connor?
Jolokia, aka the ghost pepper.
All right, so we're working on cooking dinner. We were going to incorporate a couple, one or two, into dinner since we're doing Mexican.
I don't feel like I'm not gonna just eat the whole pepper, but I'm just gonna take a bite out of it. The seeds are about here, so I'm not gonna be getting very many seeds, if any. But bottoms up.
Is that one kind of on the calmer side or ramping?
It's building. I was kind of getting the flavor that's not the heat. There's a lot of heat there. It's hot. It's definitely hot. It had a very citrusy flavor. The heat is almost a dry heat, if that makes sense. It's just there, like solid building. It's hot. I mean, I probably could actually keep going. We've been eating these in food.
We got them in a little clamshell, and it had quite a few in there.
Yeah, and we've been eating these, and I've been eating my hotter hot sauce again lately, so I've built up quite a bit. Good stuff. I'll go for it.
Ooh, seeds and all. And that one was fatter than the other. Like, that one is a pretty thin pepper compared to...
Hotter, with the seeds and pith. There's a lot of flavor there. It's really good. Ooh, it's hot. It's probably going to give me the hiccups. It always happens, but... Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I like it.
So, yep, you took it like a champ.
There's
there's the hiccup.
Yeah. I always get them.
Yeah, but I'm impressed with how many were in the packet.
Yeah.
Because
good.
we've been eating on them for like 3 weeks now.
Yeah. I always get the hiccups.
We put them in chili. We've had them in curry.
Chili, curry. I put it in a meat sauce that I made.
Yeah, the like spaghetti pasta.
Yeah. So, no, it's good.
Yeah, and we were going to incorporate it into our Mexican dinner. We were discussing it in the pico, but we decided that we'll just cook it with the beans.
Yeah, just gonna bake it with the beans.
But yeah,
that's good stuff. It's hot.
Nice.
Don't do that if you don't eat hot stuff.
Yep, you will have a reaction. But
I will say I've already come across. I'm wearing a glove because I already know it's pungent. I got this on my cheek the other day, and it was hot. So be careful.
Yeah, but that was Connor trying one like a champ. We just got it from a normal grocery store and everything.
Yeah, I got tears in my eyes and everything. That's hot. That's good stuff. I mean, I've eaten habaneros multiple times. I've actually never had a raw ghost pepper.
Yeah, so. You don't look like you're sweating or anything, which is a good start.
It's my eyes are leaking though. I could feel it, and it's making my nose run.
Yeah,
it's hot.
Yeah, see how small Connor is cutting it. That dispersed within a meal, perfect. Taking a big chunk, I'm not so sure about for myself, but thanks for trying it.
Yeah, I don't recommend it for people to do that unless you're chasing the heat.
But that's all for now.
Bye.
Bye.